You're watching DelmarvaLife, and check this out. This is video from a little while back when students at James M. Bennett High School performed ahead of their rock and roll revival. So I want you to take a look at one of the faces in that video. That is today's guest on the Mid-South Audio stage. That is Jayne, and Rachel is joining us today. But today, Rachel, you're joining us as a director of rock and roll revival. How does that even happen?
Well, I was a very committed high school student. That's one thing for sure. I was very committed to the show all through my 4 years at Bennett, and then when I graduated, I moved to New York City to pursue musical theater and music. And when I returned back during COVID, I got an opportunity to start teaching at AMP Studio in downtown Salisbury. And then the previous directors, Dory and Bob Heyman, reached out to my family, the Bailey family, who also runs AMP Studio, and asked us if we'd be willing to take over directing the show. So I'm really honored to be one of the youngest people to have a hand in it, and it's pretty awesome to be still young and still very connected with the students and be able to direct.
Yeah, and that's coming right up.
Yeah.
Now tell me, doing it as a family, directing it as a family, what's that like?
It's a struggle, for sure. We've got lots of big opinions, and everyone's been in the show. My mom has watched the show for 20 years. My dad, Gina Bailey, has worked the show for 20 years. My sister was in it when she was in high school, and like I said, I was in it. So we all have different perspectives of how we went through it, how we've watched the show progress, and ideas we want to bring in. So it's a really cool effort to be able to take ideas we've kind of been storing for ourselves and using them and seeing them come to life on stage and through the students.
I love it too, because you can tell your family's passionate about it, and you're going to do a good job. Speaking of your dad, he's here running your audio today.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Love that. And being a music teacher, how's that been going?
It's great. I love my students. AMP just recently had our winter showcase where we were able to showcase our private lesson students, where we had students ages, I believe our youngest was 7 or 8 and our oldest was 17. So we had students from a wide range of ages performing Christmas songs, holiday music, and it was lovely. It's really one of my favorite things, part of my life, is teaching.
I'm sure. How do you find the time, though, in all of that to stay focused on your own music, too?
Oh, it's definitely a challenge, and one thing I've found is to find motivation through my students as well, and to work with them and bounce ideas off of them, and to watch them perform makes me want to perform. To watch them write songs makes me want to write songs. If they're doing it, why can't I, too?
Which 2 songs are you performing for us?
We're doing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas and I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Oh, 2 of the best ones. I will let you get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jayne on the Mid-South Audio stage.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
Rachel Jayne's right there, and we will see you next year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.